Devonport is a harbourside suburb of Auckland, New Zealand. It is located on the north shore, at the southern end of a peninsula that runs southeast from near Lake Pupuke into Kapuna, forming the northern side of the Waitemata Harbour. East of Devonport lies North Head, the northern promontory guarding the mouth of the harbour. The population of Devonport and the adjoining suburb of Cheltenham was 5,340 in the 2013 census, an increase of 3 since 2006. With the additional suburbs of Stanley Bay, Vauxhall and Narrow Neck, the 2006 population was 11,142. The suburb hosts the Devonport Naval Base of the Royal New Zealand Navy, the main facility for the country's naval vessels, but is best known for its harbourside dining and drinking establishments and its heritage charm. Devonport has been compared to Sausalito, California due to its setting and scenery. The Devonport shops contain a variety of antique, gift and book shops, and a number of cafes and restaurants, making it a popular destination for tourists and Aucklanders. Day trips combining a meal in Devonport with a trip up Mount Victoria or an exploration of the military emplacements on nearby North Head are popular. Of note is the Devonport Museum, located near Mt. Cambria. In April 2017, the museum was given a complete makeover by local volunteers in a TV production company. The Navy base at Devonport features strongly in the local character, with the North Shore City Council having signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Navy which recognizes the developing partnership between them. The Torpedo Bay Navy Museum is also located in Devonport. Devonport had a population of 3,348 at the 2018 New Zealand census, a decrease of 66 people aged under 15 years, 534 aged 65 or older. Ethnicities were 92.2% European, Pekha, 5.2% Maori, 2.2% Pacific peoples, 4.1% Asian, and 3.0% other ethnicities. The proportion of people born overseas was 35.7%, compared with 27.1% nationally. Although some people objected to giving their religion, 58.7% had no religion, 32.2% were Christian, and 4.0% had other religions. Of those at least 15 years old, 1,251 people were employed full-time, 513 were part-time, and 54 were unemployed. Around 40,000 years ago, Devonport consisted of 3 islands of volcanic origin: Mount Victoria, North Head, and between them Mount Cambria. The earliest evidence for Maori settlement dates from the mid-14th century. A significant Maori settlement on North Head was ended by attacks from rival tribes in the 1790s. About 50 Maori were still living in Torpedo Bay, with their meeting house just east of Cambridge Terrace, until they fled to the Waikato when the colonial government launched war on Waikato Maori in 1863. Jules Dumont d'Urville, a French explorer, is thought to have gone ashore in the area in 1827, possibly as the first European. The first European building on the foreshore was a gunpowder magazine built in 1840. Devonport is one of the oldest colonial settlements in Auckland, and the first on the North Shore. In 1841, a signal station for Auckland's shipping was erected on Mount Victoria, and the signal master, Robert Snow, and his family became the first Europeans to live in the area permanently. From then until the 1860s, the settlement was called Flagstaff, because of the flagstaff at the signal station. Flagstaff was subdivided for town sections and farms in the early 1850s. For the first half-century or so of its existence, Devonport was geographically isolated from the rest of the North Shore, and was sometimes called the island by the local inhabitants. Only a thin strip of land beside the beach at Narrow Neck connected Devonport to Belmont and the rest of the North Shore Peninsula. In the late 19th century, the mangrove swamp that stretched from Narrow Neck to Natringa Bay was filled in to form a racecourse, now a golf course. A new road was built along the western edge of the racecourse, allowing more direct travel to the north. On the southern shore, to the west of the center of Devonport, a nearby deep water anchorage suitable for Royal Navy vessels The Devonport Naval Base was established. William Hobson, then the Governor of New Zealand, considered the Sandspit protected area a better choice for a naval installation than the shallower Tamaki waters on the southern side of the harbour. While some facilities have expanded and shifted in location over time, the area is still the primary base for the Royal New Zealand Navy. The Calliope Dock at Stanley Bay, part of the base, was opened on 16 February 1888 and at the time was the largest dock in the Southern Hemisphere. The suburb also had one of the oldest New Zealand shipyards, now part of the Devonport Yacht Club area. The main centre of the suburb slowly shifted west from Church Street and the original wharf at Torpedo Bay to its current location around the ferry wharf. The settlement itself was renamed Devonport by 1859 after the English naval town of Devonport. Devonport